A couple days ago, podcaster Ethan Klein posted a video about the Kick streamer Cuffem, going over a clip that went viral a few days back where Cuffem is talking to Israelis on a Speak to Strangers webcam website, and after being in call going back and forth with the stranger, Cuffem pulls out a Nazi flag. Ethan went over this in the video, showing that days later, the director of partnerships at Twitch reached out to Cuffem, with Ethan alleging or joking that the reason for them doing this is so that way Cuffem can become a Twitch partner. In response to this, many posted online about the interaction, shocked at the state of Twitch. However, some of Ethan's detractors accused him of misrepresenting the situation, claiming that the actual context was because Cuffem was going to go on Kai Cenat's Mafiathon after winning a spin the wheel contest, and this email was explicitly to have a chat with Cuffem about Twitch's policies. The VP for Global Partnerships at Twitch also responded to someone talking about the situation on Twitter, clarifying what they meant about the email. Welcome to the internet versus Ethan Klein and Cuffem. It starts when Archer Brother posted this clip on the livestream fail subreddit with the caption, "Cuffem pulls a Nazi flag on Israelis while wearing a special hat."
I have problems in my life, and you have more problems.
Let me show you. Let me show you
how
something.
I know it.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You're gonna be very, very proud. Let me show you something.
You know how I know it?
No, let me
You
show you
search for
something,
hate.
please.
You don't search for
Please.
good.
Let me show you something, please. Please.
No, seriously, הוא לא יכול, הוא צוחק ככה.
Is it funny now?
Mommy.
And Nago GMO replies, "Who the fuck watches this stupid shit?" President Trump replies, "I don't know, man. Probably the youth, but that's even scarier than if it's just a few degen adults." And Dexamber replies, "It has to be youth. Kids are fucking stupid. They haven't gone through life and got punched in the mouth for stepping out of bounds yet. I have no idea what's entertaining about this shit. I suspect it's all very parasocial." Dim Rizzo says, "Is this some kind of power play? What message is this streamer trying to convey?" And Vroom Vroom Coom says, "I'm anti-Semitic and I'm pretty sure I can get away with it by using Palestine as an excuse." And Gunnis Karen replies, "There is a long history of Black Americans and anti-Semitism." And the Grow says, "The Black Israelites and Nation of Islam come to mind. For anyone wanting to go down the rabbit hole of race relations between Black Americans and Jewish Americans, look at why the ADL was founded in 1913. Baldy Jim says, "Cuffem gotta be one of the ugliest people I've ever seen. God damn." And Corstar KK replies, "I don't mean to like pick on people's appearances, but is he actually inbred or have some kind of disability?" And Zach Boy replies, "I read somewhere something when a mother drinks alcohol during pregnancy." And the Wan is Janny says, "Yeah, it's all the fetal alcohol syndrome signs." Boss Galka replies, "This is the dude that told a white girl to say the N-word and baited her, then tried to ruin her life. I remember seeing that stupid face a couple weeks ago. Another regard that other regards watch and support, even though he has no charisma, no talent, and no value other than trolling. It's not even funny trolling. You can be edgy and racist, just be funny about it at least." And Sputnik Steve replies, "Anyone with a brain knew exactly what he was going to show him. He is super uncreative, nor is he inspiring in the slightest. Very low effort and sloppy. I agree with you though. If you're going to post bait because you're too dumb to have unique thoughts, then you sure as shit better make things funny." Psychology of the Lens replies, "And before some Redditor says, this is about Palestine, not anti-Semitism." And Raptor replies, "No, I'm pretty sure it was about the racism that the Israeli guy was just starting. But you do you, bud." And Psychology replies, "Even if that was true, why the fuck does that black dude have a literal flag? Why does he have the curly hair on the temples unless he was starting shit? Like, to dumb it down for you, if a black dude got into an argument with me, do you think it would be rational for me to pull out a damn Klan robe? The mental gymnastics you must do to justify owning a flag like this and mocking Jewish people." _hyphen says, "This has been posted like 4 times. These losers are really trying to cancel Cuffem. I love how people are more outraged by this than the 2 Israelis in the video." And Green Thumbum replies, "Sounds like something a Nazi would say." And Flabbery says, "Why would I be outraged over what 2 random Israelis say or think? I am much more concerned about a streamer with a huge platform of kids being anti-Semitic and a Nazi." And _dash replies, Cuffem is not political at all, and he has like dozens of props and masks for the stream. One day he's memeing about Charlie Kirk or trolling people on Monkey with different bits. Another, he's acting like he's from the Bronx and trolling Israelis on Omegle. You clearly have never actually viewed his content. It's all just a dark humor, and he has made jokes about white racist people before. Lex says, they were trying to make fun of him, and instead of flipping it, he nuked the table. And Juan Cena replies, nah, he nuked his own career. And Lex says, maybe, but neither of these people are good. And Twitch doesn't have the best record of fairness about what you can say or do. And Juan replies, I'm pretty sure waving the flag is cancelable no matter what. There's also this other clip that made the rounds from the stream that Astro posted with the caption, Cuffem started impersonating Adin Ross, and it was accurate.
POV, I'm Adin Ross. Guys, come on. I only took 2 days off. Like, I'm back locked in forever, guys. I promise I'm not on drugs. I can do a drug test right now, guys. I promise. Come on, I'll piss in a cup. Come on, guys.
Then Lord Bakairo posts on the livestream fail subreddit, Cuffem reveals that Twitch offered him a partnership deal after he was invited to Mafiathon 3.
Listen, Twitch emailed me for a potential partnership. Isn't that crazy? Like, what the fuck? Nigga, I ain't going to Twitch, but like, let me just show y'all. Hold on. I ain't trying to make sure you man leaking nothing. Look. A call for partnerships, my nigga. I'm guessing that's the same email Neon got or something. That's why Neon probably ended up going to Twitch and shit. But I ain't replying, my nigga.
And just to read what this post says, it's from someone named Anish, and it says, Hi Cuffem, my name is Anish and I work on the partnerships team on Twitch. If you're open to it, I'd like to have a 10 to 15 minute call to introduce myself. I know a few members of our partnerships have reached out in the past, but my understanding is they never heard back. Let me know if Discord is the best way to connect and chat. Thank you. Ethan Klein then made a VOD on his channel reacting to and talking about the whole situation. And if you want to see his full take, it'll be linked in the description below. But here's just a short clip of it that a best friend posts with the caption, Ethan Klein reacts to Twitch's leaked email attempting to recruit Cuffem shortly after he waved a flag.
He's talking to a dude from Israel.
Wait,
You're gonna be very, very proud. Let me show you something.
you know how I know it?
No, let me.
So he's wearing the Orthodox hat.
Yeah, is he Jewish?
Yeah, I heard he's, yep.
Oh, he is, okay.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe he's Jewish.
Okay.
But he has Jewish friends.
Wait, isn't he like one of
Okay, fair
Aiden's besties? Aiden Ross' besties?
Yeah, Adin Ross is a fucking dumbass freak, psychopathic loser.
Hitler was right.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, Adin Ross is friends with Sneeko. And Nick Fuentes. He sits down with Nick Fuentes. Adin Ross.
Right.
Okay.
But anyway,
really
it's not about Adin Ross. It's about our good friend Cuffem. So let's see here.
Then they just watched the 2 clips we already saw.
Now let me pause it. So this is from someone named Anish Gadwani. Who is Anish Gadwani? He is the fucking director of partnership. The big dog. Reporting straight to Clancy himself. 2 days after he went viral for waving a Nazi flag, said, you know what? You're Twitch material. This isn't like a low-level like partnership manager who's like trying to recruit people. This is the guy reaching out and saying, you are gonna fit in great here.
Why don't you, you should read the email.
You represent Twitch values.
And then here Ethan reads the email we already read.
Now at first we were like, this has to be fake, right? Because it's like so fucking insane that the main guy, and also to reveal like, dude, we've been trying to get this guy for a while. We've been after you for a long time. And after that recent clip of you waving a flag, I decided to enter the chat myself and do the work
Gotta take the reins here.
necessary to get you on board.
You got chutzpah, kid. We want you.
By the way, this is a week before Dan Clancy is due to sit in front of the oversight committee and answer for why extremism is existing on Twitch.
Adin Ross also caught wind of Ethan's comments about him and kick clips posted with the caption, Adin Ross claps back at Ethan Klein after he went after his friend Cuffem and defends Nick Fuentes and Sneeko.
One of
Okay, fair
Aiden's besties? Aiden Ross' besties?
Yeah, Adin
Yeah.
Ross is a fucking dumbass freak, psychopathic loser.
The fuck? You're a 45-year-old disgusting sellout. You know why you're a sellout too. You and your wife. Watch your fucking mouth, pussy. You did Ozempic so bad. Bro, you're doing Ozempic at 50 years old, bro. Like, put it down, bro. I'm just being real, bro. You're not gonna come at me and you're not gonna come disrespect Cuffem, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because you're gonna listen up here, little boy. Yeah, I'm calling you little boy. My mom is a very, very loving mother, and she's Jewish, and I've done mitzvah. Well, I didn't have one. Mitzvahs I've been through my whole life. Friday Shabbat, I celebrated Rosh Hashanah. My mom loves Cuffem. My mom loves Cuffem. Matter of fact, all of my family loves Cuffem because how much of a real person he is. So, all right, Ethan, I know you're biased here because your wife was an IDF, right? But it's like, god damn, bro. Get a fucking grip, will ya? Right, chat? Hitler was right.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, Adin Ross is friends with Sneeko.
Yeah, and Sneeko's a way better person than you. Guys, mind you, we say this all the time. Y'all actually notice it now too. The people who don't like people that speak their minds, the people that don't like people that like are actual, have like realness to them and authenticity, they just like, bigot, you're a Nazi, you're a racist. Like, shut up, bro. Fuck.
And Nick Fuentes. He sits down with Nick Fuentes.
Okay, call the other people that said about what Nick Fuentes. Trump did. Patrick Bet-David did. Like, come on, bro. Be consistent here. And so what? So fucking what? Nick's better than you. I'll tell you that, H3. Or chat, am I wrong? Am I right? Is Nick not better than him? I promise you he is.
Over on H3 Productions, Mega Awesome Nerd posts a discussion mega thread about this VOD from Ethan. Intermasian Invasion replies, genuinely no excuse for this on Twitch's end. There is no plausible deniability. They really just want everyone to know that everyone on their moderation team hates Jews. And Vibe Thriver says, it's hard to deny that the leadership at Twitch literally hates Jews. And Cute Instinct says, I'm actually gobsmacked. Like, I have no words. What the fuck? Cute Instinct says, I'm a leftist Jew who disagrees quite often with Ethan's politics and felt that he sometimes is overly hard on leftists. Even though Clancy is a gross creep, I didn't personally see any evidence of anti-Semitism, and I do appreciate someone on the left being in charge of a big corporation for a change. I felt that Twitch being labeled as extremely anti-Semitic was somewhat of a reach. This VOD, which I demanded, changed my mind. What the fuck? Prime Liberty says, one thing I wanted to note on the first Cuffem clip where he was talking with the Israelis, he is wearing a Josh Giddey jersey very intentionally. Josh Giddey is an NBA player who was caught up in a scandal where he slept with a girl who may have been underage. Whether she was or not, Gibby was labeled AP in the NBA community. Cuffem is wearing that jersey along with his Orthodox hair because he is using it for the anti-Israeli prejudice that says that Israelis are all Ps. You'll also notice that he's deliberately wearing the jersey backwards so you can see the name on the jersey while he faces the camera. And Wordly Corgi replies, that sounds like a very niche kind of joke. I don't know who Giddy was until you commented that, so it seems like the most niche dog whistle, but still a dog whistle. Then over on Leftovers H3, Restaurant Complete posts this clip with the caption, warning, loud clip. Regarding the new H3 video, they are, as usual, lying about the entire reason this complete loser Cuffem was asked to have a discussion about Twitch policies. In the clip below, Kai Cenat was having a draw to allow viewers to attend his Mafiathon events, and Cuffem dropped $20,000 in subs. Attaching this clip. OP then continues their thread by saying, in order to allow him to show up for that event, Twitch, on behalf of Kai Cenat, reached out to kick streamer Cuffem and summoned him to discuss Twitch policies, not to give him partnership. Cuffem is a complete degenerate Adin Ross orbiter who should be kept in that rotten website Kick. The same Nazi platform P_troll wanted to so eagerly join a couple of weeks ago, before the latest scandals with the French streamer. By the way, the running bit was that Cuffem is so toxic, Kai Cenat didn't want him to show up for his events because Cuffem also made a racist joke about Kai Cenat when Kai revealed Adin Ross's ex-manager, Tav Cooperman, called him the N-word over his McD's Chicken Big Mac sponsorship, but had to allow him since he dropped 20k, which is dumb. He shouldn't have been allowed to gift those subs to begin with. But here's the full research that the clowns at H3 couldn't do themselves. Complete hacks. Raziar replies to the thread by saying, if you want to be a Nazi, go be a Nazi. is a wild fucking statement to make from Ethan Klein. This is my problem with Ethan Klein. He ignores all these out and about Nazis and anti-Semites and only digs in when he can try to use it to suit his own agenda. He wouldn't be making this video at all if he didn't have some way to try to make an angle against Twitch for it. By his own words, he's cool with this fucking loser being anti-Semitic and a Nazi, and him and Zach even making gross jokes off of it because this is not his kind of target. Wild. And Bleach Forever replies, Ethan Yahoo P_troll KK Klein doesn't care about anti-Semitism. He only cares when someone is anti-Israel or when he can use it to attack his targets. Back over to H3 Productions, Cuffem posts this screenshot with a caption, well, that's not. And it's a YouTube comment from the_greatest_ posted on Ethan's VOD, where the greatest says, his best friend is a Jew. Delete this video, H3, where I'm posting Ethan's wife shooting innocent Palestinian children. We have the footage. No Material says, let's see the footage and also show the source so we know it's not AI. And Why Are You Running says, for real. Like if you have it, fucking post it. We've been screaming at these fuckers for a single clip of the wrongdoings Ethan and Hila are accused of, and snarkers always come up either empty-handed or with a clip that is cut to frame their accusations. Why? Because the clips don't exist, and snarkers have a seriously hard time coping. OP continues the thread by saying, the response to this situation is making me feel so sick and sad. And Yozette replies, I'm thinking they should just post the video so it can be debunked as AI because we all know there is no video. They talk a big game, but too cowardly to stand on their shit. Zach Bousset also makes a post summarizing the whole situation, saying Twitch's partner team reached out to Cuffem literally 2 days after he was waving a flag on stream. There's no good decision making happening on Twitch lately. It gets worse. In the email it says, I know a few members of partnerships have reached out in the past, but my understanding is they never heard back. So multiple people over a long time frame have tried to recruit him to join Twitch. Why would Twitch want this kind of creator on its platform? There's clearly a problem at Twitch that requires a thorough review. For context's sake, this is not the first time they've recruited someone from Kick with a very edgy history. I was equally shocked when they pushed so hard to bring Neon to the platform, and very surprised, a true cell phone, when they unbanned Adin Ross. Pontus Eskilsson, sorry if I butchered that, replies to Zach's thread by saying, to be clear, this was not a recruitment email. We were setting up a call to discuss Twitch policies. We need to revisit the wording we use for these emails. And for context, this is his bio on Twitter. It says VP Partnerships at Twitch. And if you look up his name on Google, it gives you the same result. Zach then replies to Pontus by saying, so this is just a policy check-in to let people who regularly create racist, sexist, or anti-Semitic content that they need to tone it down if they're going to be on a Twitch stream. Is this a common thing for that type of creator? Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives, Akiko, Salsao, Coldest Bandito, and Captain Crash Out. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next episode.